Hi there. It is mid-March here in Central Ohio, and we've had a really pretty patch of weather the past week or so. And in looking at the forecast, I think maybe it's safe to go ahead and put some carrot seeds and a few other things in the ground. So let me show you what I'm planting and keeping my fingers crossed that I haven't done it too early. Here's what we've got going on today. So I'm planting some broccoli. You can see I started this earlier indoors, and the broccoli plants are looking really good. Actually, that's a broccoli rabe. That's something new I'm trying this year. And then I've got three of a variety called a hybrid mini broccoli. I don't think it's actually a mini plant, but we'll see. And then I've got lots of carrot seeds that I'm going to be planting in a variety of places. And I have a lot of onions that I started indoors. And you can see that, excuse me for the sniffles, it's allergy season. You can see that what I did is I planted a whole bunch of seeds in a cell in a tray that is like this, where 6 of these fit in a 10 by 20 tray. So altogether that's 36 spots. And the way onions grow, they are super easy. You put a whole bunch in a cell like this. This has got plenty of room for them to grow because their roots untangle really easily. They tend to just kind of go straight. And what you do is, here's one. These are a type of a, like a spring onion. Called the guardsman bunching onion, and you just kind of massage the potting mix that you've grown these in, and you can just keep kind of working it, and they will just come apart. And then once you get them apart, you can plant those little individual onions. You can see it's not damaging roots at all. And then you just take this, put it in the ground. You want to plant it so that the little bulb is kind of covered, but you don't want to plant it super deep, because ultimately, as these grow, once they get to the stage where they're going to really start to bulb up, this bulb is actually going to push up out of the ground. So you don't want this so deep that it can't do that. It'll make you end up with much smaller onions. So these are going to just get separated and planted out. So we've got some like spring onion type onions. We've got all just a bunch of different varieties. Then I'm going to sprinkle in amidst my strawberry patch here, which I think looks like we made it through the winter. There's a little bit of grooming that needs to happen. I apologize if that wind is making it hard to hear. We've got some more types of onions over here. These are some red ones. We've got some shallots that I'm going to put in this area. And then over here is where we're going to put a few more onions and some carrots. So mixed in with this is some garlic that hopefully made it through the winter. There were 2 kinds here. These are some parsnips that have made it through the winter. So we'll see. I'm letting them go because they're still green to see if they put on some more size. And so today is going to be all about planting onions, carrot seeds, and a few broccoli. So I'm going to get these things planted, and then I'll come back and show you where everything ended up and let you see how it looks once it's all planted. I'm going to see if I can get this here, an angle where you can see me separating out the onions, the bunches of onions, because I didn't really believe it until I did it, that this works so easily. So basically, here's straight out of the 6-cell tray. I'm going to just gently kind of squeeze and wiggle my fingers. And I don't know if you can see how it's starting to kind of come apart, but I'm going to give it a little shake too. What I'm trying to do is get all of that seed starting mix off of the roots. And then as I work that seed starting mix off, you can see that the onion seedlings just come right apart. Their roots just do not entangle in a way that makes them damage or pull off when you separate them this way. So you can just gently pull them apart, and there you have it, seedling with lots of roots. I'm going to keep planting. All right, this part of my garden is done for now. You can see I've got lots of baby onions that I've scattered throughout here, mixed in with the strawberry plants. I'm trying something here that I think I saw where you can plant like 3 or 4 onions close together, and when it's time for them to bulb, they'll just kind of push away from each other and you'll still get onions. They may not be quite as large of a bulb, but that's okay, and it allows you to grow more in a smaller space. So I'm trying that and we'll see what happens. So lots of different kinds of onions, some shallots. What else did I put in here? I added another type of lettuce that I had started from seed. I also scattered some mesclun mix. And then there's a few places where I've planted some carrot seeds. So we will see how this goes. Hopefully I haven't planted too early, and at this point I'm going to head over to my larger garden area and kind of a wash, rinse, repeat, and put some more onions and some carrot seeds in that garden. We'll see if the weather holds off that I can get that done today, and it may be cloudy, but it's sure a lot better than 30 degrees and snow. So thanks for joining me here in Aunt Susan's garden.